Hello, Data Protection Excellence Network. This is the update for second half of April, and a lot of things been happening. Data protection is getting hot. So first hot news. Now it's April, exactly now 6 months away. The PDPA in Singapore will be enforcing the enhanced fine for companies above 10 million. The fine will go up beyond the 1 million to 10% of your revenue, right? So this is really a big stick and a signal to the marketplace. We're taking it very seriously. In fact, if you look at the trend of breaches that's been happening, there has been actually escalating amount in the fine due to the number of records that are being impacted, right? So right now, as the economy open, a number of you have taken on new vendors, due diligence has also tightened up. And there's this buzzword going around, TM, right? Appearing in contracts, appearing in tenders. What is this TM? And DPOs, you better know this because this will be important for you also to be continuing vendor with multinationals, or if you're a multinational regional firm, you may want to use this in your own due diligence. TM is Trustmark, right? The bigger thing is that people are now looking for standards-based compliance, right? Whether you have DPTM Singapore, Data Protection Trustmark, or you have Philippines PPTM, right? Philippines Privacy Trustmark. Or if not, do you have an ISO standard compliance, right? Companies want assurance that, people they are working with have sound practices in data protection, right? Like you see just now, the fines are going up as well. Okay, so we have written the article in the DPEX network. Go have a look. And on top of the organizational part going towards Trustmark, what about individuals, right? You as DPO or your members of your committee, you may want to look at this, right? The word now is governance, okay, risk management and data compliance. We've introduced this advanced cert, a part of our advanced diploma in data governance and management. So let me just show you a preview, right, of what's involved here. So that the first tri-pack, right, there are 6 courses. The first tri-pack, I call it. First one is digital data governance frameworks and standards. You really want to know this so you know what kind of standards you can co-opt into your compliance. Second one, some of you may be looking at your own due diligence, where you guys are standing right now coming out of COVID, and you may be entertaining, going to an ISO or a Trustmark. So you just want to have a quick view of where your risks are, right, in audit management. So we also have this course to teach you how to do that. Next is mobile apps. Number of you have already launched mobile apps or taken on vendors who can do that for you. So you want to be thinking about what are the risks involved in mobile apps. Next, what can you do in terms of leveling up coming to 2022-2023? Concepts of records management, right? And I think the last 2 years have given us unprecedented amount of records on their sensitive data. So how do you do that, and how do you govern your records management? Next is compliance management based on the standard of ISO 37301. Why is that important? If you are actually trying to systemize now your compliance management, what kind of standards do you put in, and how do you even architect one? We have something called DPOinBOX, right, which actually incorporates some of these best practices, and we now have ability to enhance compliance based on these standards. Happy to talk to you about it. By all means, contact us. And that's why I mentioned compliance based on standards base. This is something that the 27701 you want to be aware of apart from the Trustmarks. So we have a course in that as well. And if this is too far away, write in to us and we're happy to talk to you one-on-one how you can actually go towards a standards-based compliance. Okay, and by all means, talk to us in the areas of these 3 resources, right? Because you're not alone. Okay, DPEX network, you can get ideas from peers. We actually have the DPO roundtable where we share about latest developments or enforcements, and we have DPOs coming to share as well. In fact, we also do advisory by industry. So for example, this one that's happening on 18th May, it's about why Trustmark make a difference to the print media and advertising industries. And we have customers who are in that area taking on Trustmarks. Now, DPO, in terms of forums, right, we have ability for you to participate in discussions in the forum. Some of you are in chat groups. The chat groups are only a limited number due to the the restrictions in WhatsApp, but we have thousands of you in the DPEX network. So go into the forums, and we even have the data protection jobs where you can post jobs for people you're looking for and get exposure there. And if you're looking for hands-on help, right, DPOinBOX Academy is something we run every 2 weeks. Go join that. We even have our own DPO or people coming to share best practices. Okay, so you can see there is these resources and series of webinars or discussions or meetings that we have. Come and join us in this area so that you get really peer-to-peer help. You get also ability to discuss with other folks. All right. And for those of you who have solutions, talk to us. If you can value add to the network, we're happy to partner you, right? And I think with the recent cybersecurity announcement or CSTM, right, the cybersecurity trustmark, and also now the PDPC also revising the data protection essentials. So we'll be doing more or update on that area, and we'll love to hear from you if you have solutions that you'd like to contribute and help educate this network. We'll be happy to partner you, right? So again, let's raise the professionalism and competency of each other in this network and help one another. And we look forward to see you either in one of our classes or in the forum or maybe in face-to-face events soon. So signing off from the Data Protection Excellence Network.